Forget everything you think you know about prehistory, because we're about to explore a legend whispered on the ancient winds. A tale that intertwines the dawn of humanity with a creature of pure myth, the winged unicorn. Imagine the vast, wild landscapes of ancient Africa. The world was younger, rawer, and filled with wonders we can only dream of. Among the rustling savanna grasses and beneath the shade of giant, unfamiliar trees lived our earliest ancestors, the Australopithecines. You might know them from the famous fossil Lucy. They were small, walking upright, and just beginning their incredible journey on this planet. Their days were a constant struggle for survival, a search for food, water, and safety from predators that lurked in the shadows. But what if they weren't entirely alone in this struggle? What if they had an unlikely, almost unbelievable ally? This is where our legend begins. It speaks of a creature known as Elatus, the Skyhorn. This wasn't just any unicorn. It was magnificent, with a coat that shimmered like captured starlight and a single spiraled horn that glowed with a gentle inner light. And most astonishing of all, it possessed a pair of powerful, feathery wings that could carry it soaring through the prehistoric skies. Elatus was said to be a guardian of the innocent, a spirit of the untamed wilderness. According to the myth, Elatus saw something special in the small, clever primates who were learning to navigate their world. It saw a spark of curiosity, a flicker of community, and a potential that no other creature possessed. The legend tells of a time when a great drought swept across the land. The water holes dried up, plants withered, and our early ancestors faced starvation. Despair was setting in. One evening, as a small group huddled together, a young Australopithecus looked up and saw a star fall from the sky. But it wasn't a star. It was Elatus, descending gracefully into a hidden, high-altitude valley. Driven by a desperate hope, the small group decided to follow. The journey was perilous, taking them up treacherous rocky slopes they had never dared to climb before. As they reached the hidden valley, their eyes widened in amazement. It was a paradise, untouched by the drought below. A crystal-clear spring bubbled from the earth, feeding a lush meadow filled with edible plants and fruit-bearing trees. And there, by the spring, stood Elatus, its horn pulsing softly. It didn't flee. Instead, it watched them with intelligent, ancient eyes, as if it had led them there all along. This hidden sanctuary became their refuge. The legend says Elatus would visit them, its presence a calming force. It would guide them to the safest foraging spots, and, with a dip of its horn into the spring, ensure the water remained pure and life-giving. The early humans, in turn, learned to live in harmony with this magical place. They didn't hunt the other small creatures that shared the valley. They learned balance. This relationship wasn't just about survival, it was about inspiration. Watching Elatus soar through the clouds, our ancestors might have felt their first stirrings of imagination, their first dreams of a world beyond the immediate. Could the sight of this winged marvel have been the first spark of art, of storytelling, of wondering what lies beyond the horizon? Think about it. The earliest cave paintings often depict animals, some realistic, some fantastical. What if the memory of a creature like Elatus was passed down through generations, evolving from a real encounter into a powerful symbol of hope, freedom, and the unknown? Of course, there's no fossil evidence of a winged unicorn. This is a story, a legend, a what-if, but it's a powerful one. It reframes our view of our distant past, not just as a brutal fight for existence, but as a time potentially filled with wonder, mystery, and even a touch of magic. It suggests that our connection to the stories we tell, to the myths we create, is as old as humanity itself. Perhaps the dream of flight didn't begin with birds, but with the mythical image of a winged horse, a skyhorn, soaring over the ancient plains of Africa. This tale of Elatus and our ancestors reminds us that our history is not just written in stone and bone, but also in the enduring power of stories. It's a beautiful thought that maybe, just maybe, at the very dawn of our consciousness, we shared the world with a legend. What do you think? Could a myth like this have its roots in some long-lost truth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. It's been a blast exploring this prehistoric legend with you. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, please give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.